Hello everyone, welcome to Maths online classes of KCET 2021. In this session, we will discuss how to solve some basic problems regarding statistics. So this class is about only the solving of that MCQs, but the concept of this MCQs, synopsis and formulas I have kept in the description below. Please click the link and download it. Now, when it comes to the problems, the first problem of the statistics here is the mean value of the median and mean of the odd divisors of 360 is. The mean value of median and also mean of the odd divisors of 360. We know that for 360 the odd divisors are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15 and 45. So if you observe, these are the odd divisors of 360. For that, first we need to find mean and median. For those two we need to find the mean value. So we know that mean is nothing but sum of observations, are nothing but here sum of divisors, right, which are is equal to, if you add 1 plus 3 plus 5 and again plus 9 plus 15 plus 45, we will get 78, which is divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 78 by 6, which is nothing but 13. Now when it comes to median, you know how to calculate median, nothing but the middle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If odd numbers are there means that middle number, if even numbers are there means, okay, sum of these two, okay, sum of these two divided by 2 we need to do, nothing but 5 plus 9 by 2, so which is 14 by 2 is 7. So this is mean and this is median. Now mean of those two, okay, now mean of those two is nothing but here x bar plus median by 2 observations here. This is 13 plus 7 divided by 2, which is 20 by 2 is equal to 10. So this is how to find mean of the median and also mean. Next question. If x1, x2, x3 so on xn is the set of n natural n observations whose mean is x bar, then see, this is concept based question. If you go through those all the synopsis, you can directly attempt this question. That is option number C. If x1, x2, x3 so on xn is a set of n observations, the mean is x bar, then we will write as sigma I equal to n, I equal to 1 to n, xi minus x bar is equal to 0. Okay, this is pakka concept based question. Next, question number 3. If am of x1, x2 so on xn is x bar, then am of ax1 plus bax2 plus bax3 plus b into so on axn plus b again is. So what are the options we need to go through? See here, if you observe, this one we can write it as, okay, this one we can write it as sigma axi plus b by n, right or not? Okay, this is sigma axi plus b by n, we can write this as, and again this one we can write as a sigma xi, okay, plus sigma b, okay, sigma b is nothing but bn, okay, divided by n, okay, and then this one we can write as a into sigma xi, okay, sigma xi, this is a sigma xi by n plus bn by n, this is a into sigma xi by n is nothing but x bar, nothing but am of all these is nothing but sigma xi by n is x bar plus n cancel, this will be b. Okay, observe this once again. Am of x1, x2 so on xn is x bar given, arithmetic mean is given, then arithmetic mean of all these, arithmetic mean of all these we need to find. So for that arithmetic mean formula, sum of all divided by n, we know that, okay, the sum of all is nothing but axi plus b, in this form it is there, ax1 plus b, like that. So okay, like this we need to simplify, the option is B. Next question. The average weight of 25 boys was calculated, okay, average weight of 25 boys was calculated to be 78.4 kg. It was later discovered that one weight was misread as 69 kg instead of 96 kg. The correct average is, if you can understand easily the question, average weight of 25 boys is 78.4, but out of those 25 boys, one of them weight is misread as 69 instead of 96. That means out of that average, if we delete this and add and again you do average, you will get that correct average. Okay, to solve that, See, first of all, sum of observations or sum of observations, which is equal to, how we can find the sum of observations, which is 25 into 78.4. Okay, the total into weight we are calculating. So if you simplify 25 into 78.4, you will get that 1960 value. Okay, that you simplify. Now this is the sum of observations. Now correct sum. What is correct sum? Out of that 1960, okay, 1960, as they misreaded 69, that you delete and the actual weight you add, that is 96. If you simplify 1960 minus 69 plus 96, you will get 1987. Okay, this is correct sum. Therefore correct mean is what? Therefore correct mean is equal to 1987 by total number of boys are 25. So if you simplify this, 198.7 divided by 25, you will get almost 79.48 kgs, which is option B. Okay, in these MCQs you need to calculate very exactly. Why? Because 79 is there. In another option it may be 79.50, like that. You need to do exactly, then you will get correct answer. This is how we need to do when they given misread and again new correct average we need to find. Like this we need to do. In the total sum we need to delete that misread one and we need to add correct one. Out of that, from the total sum, if we divide it by number of boys or number of items, we will get the correct mean or nothing but correct average. This is about fourth question. Next, question number 5, that is, if the mean of numbers 27 plus x, 31 plus x, 89 plus x, 107 plus x, 156 plus x is 82. They given mean of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers is 82. Then the mean of these numbers we need to find. So first of all, according to that, we will find that x value. We know that mean formula. What is mean? Mean is nothing but sum of all observations by total number of observations, that is 27 plus x plus 31 plus x plus 89 plus x plus 107 plus x plus 156 plus x divided by 5 observations are there, and that value also given, that is 82. If you multiply that 5 to 82, it will become 410. 5 8 is 40 and 5 to 10, 410. If you add this 27 plus 31 plus 89 and again if you add all this, again you will get 410 plus x. That means x is what? 410 minus 410, x value 0. See, from the first given data we got x equal to 0. Now we need to find mean of this. Again mean of this is nothing but what? That required mean is equal to sum of all. Nothing but 130 plus x values are 0. So we need to add only these 130 plus 126 plus 68 plus 50 plus 1 divided by again 5 observations are there. So if you add these, you will get 375 by 5, which is 5 7s 35 and again 2 5 5s. Okay, this is 75. Understood? From that first mean, what they are going to 82, from that you will get x value. X value substitute in these values, you will get again that next required mean. Next, question number 6. Find the mean deviation about the mean for the following data. Find the mean deviation about the mean for the following data. So this is the data. You know deviation. Deviation means what? First we need to find the mean for this. From that initial number minus mean, whatever you will get, that we will consider as the deviations. Let us solve this type of question also. Okay, first to find deviation, first we need to find the mean for that. Okay, what is mean here? Actual mean means 6 plus 7 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 4 plus 8 plus 12 divided by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 divided by 80. You do calculate all these values, you will get 72 by 8, which is equal to 9. That means this is mean. Now what do you mean by here? Deviation is nothing but, see, I will tell very simply. So first you write the observations 6 7 10 12 13 4 8 12. Deviation is nothing but the initial value minus this mean, but we should take only positive value, that we will consider as the deviation. Nothing but 6 minus 9 or 9 minus 6 is 3. Nothing but maximum minus minimum number out of this. 9 minus 7 2, 10 minus 9 1, 12 minus 9 this is 3, and then this is 4, 5 and 1 and again 3. Now mean deviation is nothing but for these values you need to find the mean. That is nothing but calculate all these 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3, which is nothing but 22 divided by total numbers are 8. 22 by 8, if you calculate, you will get 2.75. That is option A. Hope you understood about how to find mean deviation if they given the data. Okay. Next question number 7. Find the mean deviation about the median. In previous problem we have find a mean deviation about mean. Here you need to find mean deviation about median for the following data. See, data I will write here. That is 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 18, 19 and 21. Okay, this is 21. See, total 11 observations, that is 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 18, 19, 21. See, as like previous question, first we need to find the deviation. To find the deviation, we need to find mean for the previous problem. But here we need to find median. You know, median, how to find median? Finding median is very easy than mean. That median is nothing but the middle number we need to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this will consider as the median. That means median is equal to 9. Okay, now to find the deviation, again I will write those numbers 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 18, 19, 21. To find the deviation is 3 minus 9 minus 6, but we need to take only positive. 6. Here also 6. Here 5, 4, 2, 9 minus 9 0, 9 minus 10 1. This is 12 minus 9 3, 18 minus 9 9, 19 minus 9, this is 10 and this is 12. Now we need to find mean deviation. So mean deviation means again what we need to do? Okay, add all these 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. Okay, add all those. So 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus so on. You add all those. Divided by how many we have? We have 11 observations. That is, so total 58 by 11. If you simplify, you will get 5.27, which is option A. Otherwise 5 11s 55 now. So in terms of 5, only one option we have. So to minimize time, instead of finding this, only 5 in terms of 5 is there. So directly we can put that option A to decrease our time. Okay. Why? Because in KCT we will be running out of time. So we need to minimize those. Okay. Now question number 8. Hope you understood the problems which we have solved up to now. Now question number 8 is somewhat concept based question. The mean deviation of items x comma x plus y comma x plus 2y comma so on x plus 2ny from mean is. So now we need to find the mean deviation of those all items. Okay, again mean deviation from this mean. Mean deviation means what? First we need to find the deviation, nothing but the mean minus these individual numbers or items, we will get that deviation. Again from that we need to find the mean. Okay, first of all these are the items x comma x plus y comma x plus 2y comma so on x plus, that is 2ny. So here I will consider like x equal to 0 and y equal to 1. Remember, I am considering x equal to 0 and y equal to 1. Then what will be this series or nothing but these items will become, this is 0. Okay, 0 plus 1 is 1. Next 0 plus this is 2 and this is 3. Okay, so on n. In the middle it will become n, and again so on it will become 2n. Why? Because 0 plus 2n into 1 is 2n. Okay, 0 to 2n it will become. Now what is mean from this here? What is mean? Sum of all observations divided by total number of observations. Total number of observations, how many are there? So that is, this is 2n and again 0. That means total number of observations are 2n plus 1. Now what is sum of all these observations? We know it is in the form of natural numbers. Sum of all natural numbers 1, 2, 3 so on. That means up to 2n means we will say actual natural numbers formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Why? Because n natural numbers, here 2n are there. That means this is 2n into 2n plus 1 divided by 2. N plus 1 or 2n plus 1 divided by 2. Here 2n plus 1 cancel, you get 2n by 2 again we will get is equal to n. This is what here mean. Now we need to find the deviation, right? What is the deviation here? You observe. Okay, deviation means what? These individual observations minus this mean. That means 0 minus n, but we need to take positive. So n minus 0, n, this is n minus 1, and again this is n minus 2, so on, n minus n 0, okay, so on, 2n minus n, we will get n. That means as it is decreasing, again it will become increasing, okay, 1, 2, 3, so on. So therefore for this final we need to find mean deviation. Mean deviation means what? Okay, here again we need to find the mean. So what is mean here means, first we need to add all those terms, nothing but n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus so on plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus so on plus n, okay, divided by how many numbers are there? 2n plus 1. Now this is almost equal to, see here, n into n plus 1 to 0, and again 1 plus 2 plus so on, again it will be equal to n. That means 2 times of sum of all natural numbers. 2 times of sum of all natural numbers is what? 2 times of sum of all natural numbers is 2 into sum of all natural numbers is n into n plus 1 divided by 2, again whole divided by 2n plus 1. Now this 2 and this 2 cancel. What you will get here, you observe, is n into n plus 1 divided by 2n plus 1. n into n plus 1 divided by 2n plus 1. If you observe the options, that is not there. But here this one I will multiply with 1. That 1 is nothing but y. So instead of 1 I will replace this one with y. Then you will get that option A. See here once again, those observations I have written. For that observations, if I consider x equals 0 and y equal to 1, these are the observations. For that you find that mean, that mean you got n. Then deviation you find difference of these two, you got this. For that we need to find mean. Okay, hope you understood. Now coming to next question, see this, the mean of 5 observations is 4. Okay, mean of 5 observations is 4, like x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 is equal to 4. That is the first line meaning, and their variance is 5.2. We know that variance is 5.2. that variance formula is, okay, sigma square, nothing but 1 by n sigma x square minus x bar square. So that they given, that is 5.2. If 3 of them are 1, 2, 6, then what are the other 2? Okay, understood. For example, these 3, out of those 5 observations, mean of 5 observations is 4 and their variance is 5.2. If 3 of them are 1, 2, 6, then other 2 we need to find. See, as they given, this is the variance. What is the n value? N value 5 observations are there. So that I will substitute here. See, this is 1 by 5 into sigma x square minus x bar square. What is x bar? Mean. Mean is 4 given. That means 4 square, this is 16, is equal to 5.2. So 1 by 5 sigma x square 5.2 plus 16, which is equal to 21.2. Then sigma x square is what? 21.2 into 5. Nothing but 5 to is 100. This will become 106. This is what sigma x square we got. See, sigma x square you can also write like 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Now the other 2 numbers I am considering as a and b. So it will become a square plus b square equal to 106. Sigma x square nothing but sum of squares of all those numbers. Here a square plus b square equal to 106 minus, okay, this is 1 plus this is 4 plus that 3 square, sorry, this is 6. 6 square is 36. 36 plus 4, 40, 41. 106 minus 41 is 65. But here how to find a and b values means directly substitute the options, whichever will get 65, that is our right answer. Take 2 and 9. 2 square is what? 2 square is 4 plus 9 square 81, which is equal to 85 but not 65. So option A wrong. Next we will go through option 2, that is 4 square 16. 16 plus 7 square 49. 49 plus 16 is 75. So option B. Like this we need to find the remaining two values. Next, when coming to question number 10, the standard deviation of a distribution is 30. Standard deviation of a distribution is 30 and each item is raised by 3. And are you understanding clearly? Standard deviation is given, distribution is 30. What is standard deviation? Is nothing but square root of sigma square. Okay, that is 30 given, and each item is raised by 3. Then new standard deviation is none of these. Why? Because see here I have provided a concept based question regarding this. That is, see here, if each of observations x1, x2, so on, x3 or xn is increased by a, where a is a negative or positive number, then the variance is, okay, if each observation is increased by a, then the variance is same. Okay na, observations idaga ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಸ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್, standard deviation also will be same. That means as here standard deviation is 30, after each item raised by 3, then also standard deviation is 30. But here in these options 30 is not there, so therefore none of this. Okay, remember this. Next question. The standard deviation of first 2n plus 1 natural numbers is equal to, see, very important one, this is standard deviation of first 2n plus 1 natural numbers is equal to. Okay, in order to find standard deviation, first we will find mean for that x bar is equal to first 2n plus 1 natural numbers, nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on plus n plus so on 2n plus 1. Okay, whole divided by sum of all observations. What is sum of all observations? 2n plus 1, nothing but total number of observations 2n plus 1. So we know how to find this sum in numerator. Why? Because it is in the form of n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, Sn formula. But here instead of n we have 2n plus 1 into n plus 1, nothing but 2n plus 2 divided by 2, whole divided by 2n plus 1. This 2n plus 1, this 2n plus 1 cancel. Here we got 2n plus 2 divided by 2. 2 common tagoli, you will get n plus 1. That means here mean we got x bar is equal to n plus 1. Now I am finding sigma x minus x bar square. Okay, sigma x minus x bar square, nothing but the deviation I am finding. So if you observe the deviation, n plus 1 minus n, here we will get n. So therefore I am doing square, it will become n square plus n plus 1 whole square plus so on plus 0 plus 1 square plus 2 square plus so on plus n square, nothing but last time 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1 minus of n plus 1, again you will get n. So but whole square you will get n square plus n plus 1 whole square, so on up to n square. So this is sigma x minus x bar whole square. If you simplify this, observe here, if you simplify this, so again this is as like previous question, this is 2 times of 1 square plus 2 square, okay, plus so on plus n square divided by, okay, n square. This one we can write as 2 into, it is in the formula of sum of squares of n natural numbers, that we know, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6, which will be equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 3. 2 ones are 2 3s are. So this is sigma x minus x bar square. Now we know the formula of variance. Okay, variance is equal to, we will represent with sigma square, which is nothing but 1 by n formula. N means total number, but here what is n? 2n plus 1. Okay, 1 by 2n plus 1 into sigma x minus x bar square. That sigma x minus x bar square we know. Okay, that I am writing here, 1 by 2n plus 1 into sigma x minus x bar whole square. That value we got, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 3 we got. 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1 cancel, that means n into n plus 1 by 3. So this is variance, but we know standard deviation is nothing but square root of variance. Square root of variance is nothing but square root of n into n plus 1 divided by 3. See, observe the solution once again. So these are the observations divided by total number of observations. We got mean, and then to find the variance, this is the formula: 1 by number of observations into sigma x minus x bar whole square. This x minus x bar here we will get, okay, that is nothing but the deviation from these two. So then therefore the standard deviation out of all that is square root of n into n plus 1 by 3. That is option number C. Next, coming to next question, that question number 13. 13th question. The standard deviation of the numbers 31, 32, 33, so on 46, 47 is. Standard deviation of all these numbers we need to find. See, without using that shortcut also we need to find. We can find, but as the numbers 31, 32, 33, so on 47 are there, it will be little bit difficult to simplify the terms. Why? Because some big numbers are there. So instead of that, as per the concept question as previously we have simplified, for these items, if we subtract or add with that same positive or negative number, again the standard deviation will be same, right or not? Now for these observations for 31, 32, I am subtracting, okay, I am subtracting with 31, then the observations will be 31 minus 1, 31, this is 0 and this is 1 and this is 2 and so on. If you observe 31 to 47, nothing but 17 numbers will be there. That means that last observation will become 16. Why? Because starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on up to 16. Now therefore mean we can find, that is mean is equal to sum of all these numbers, right? Sum of all these numbers are divided by, those are total 70 numbers, okay. But if you 1 plus 2 plus 3 like that you can add, otherwise n into n plus 1 by 2 formula we can find. What is n here? That's 16 into 16 plus 1, that is 17 by 2, okay. 17 cancel, 16 by 2 is 8. Here you can write easily, mean is nothing but sum of all observations divided by total number of observations 7. Now while adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on 16, instead of adding all these, sum of all natural numbers, n natural numbers formula will use. From 1 to 16, 16 into 16 plus 1 divided by 2 formula, that is x bar we got 8. Then as we need to find the standard deviation, first we need to find that variance. See, what is variance? Sigma square is equal to 1 by n. What is n? Is 17 sigma x minus x bar whole square. This is 1 by 17 into sigma x minus x bar whole square is nothing but deviation we need to find here. That means 8 minus 0, 8, that means 8 square, plus 8 minus 1, 7 square, plus so on 0, plus when we will get 0, if it is here 8 minus 8, 0, and again 9 if it is there, means 8 minus 9, 1, and again 1 square plus 2 square plus so on, 8 minus 16 minus 8, but it is 8 square. So again we got the series like this, again 1 by 17 into, if you observe again 1 to 8 square and again 1 to 8 square, that means 2 times of 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus so on 8 square. So this one we can simplify as 1 by 17 into 2 into, this is sum of squares of 8 natural numbers, that is formula sum of n natural numbers, squares of n natural numbers means n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. That same formula will apply here. What is that n here? 8. So 8 into n plus 1, 9 into 2n plus 1, nothing but 2 8 is 16, 16 plus 1, 17 divided by how much? This is 6. Now simplify 17 cancel, 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 1s are 3 3s are 8 3s are 24 we got, that is variance. Now we know how to find standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Square root of variance. That means square root of 24 we can write it as square root of 4 into 6 now, that means 2 root 6. Option C. Okay, like this we can simplify these numbers and we can find the standard deviation. Without simplifying also we can find, but these squares will become very high values if we leave these numbers. Okay. Then next question. The mean and variance of n observations x1, x2, x3, so on xn are 5 and 0 respectively if sigma x square is equal to 400, then the value of n is equal to, see here clearly some hint is given, that is the mean and variance of n observations are 5. Here mean is nothing but x bar is equal to, here what they given, that is 5 value given, and variance is 0. What they given? Variance is equal to 0. Variance equal to 0 means what? That means no dispersion, nothing but no deviation. Okay, 0 is nothing but no deviation. No deviation means what? That means all numbers are same. That nothing but all observations or items or numbers are same only. Okay, those what are the observations we have, those are all same only. That means from that we can write as they given sigma x square is equal to 400. Okay, sigma x square is equal to 400. That means sigma x square, that is n into x square is equal to 400. That means here n observations are there. Okay, n into x square equal to 400. That means here n into, what is x square here? X square we should take it as 5 square, which is equal to 400. Okay, here x square is nothing but 5 square. Now n is equal to 400 by 25, which is equal to 25 ones 15, this is 16. Okay, n is equal to 16. Now here why we need to take that x square is equal to 5 square means as they given mean is 5. Okay, this is the value of n. Now next last question for this session is the concept of coefficient of variations. Okay, see here the coefficient of variation of two distributions are 50% and 60%, and their arithmetic means are 30 and 25 respectively. Difference of their standard deviation we need to find. Okay, coefficient of variation of two distributions given, we know that coefficient of variation will represent with CV. Okay, two distribution as they given two distributions, I will consider one as CV1 and another one as CV2. That CV, the quotient of variation formula we know, that is sigma by x bar into 100. This is the actual formula for coefficient of variation. But as they given two distributions, I will consider sigma 1 x bar 1. CV2 will become sigma 2 by x2 bar into 100. As they given coefficient of variation percentage is given, that is 50. So 50 is equal to sigma 1 by x1 into 100, nothing but 5 and 0 cancel. That means sigma 1 by x1 is equal to 5 by 10 is nothing but 1 by 2. Here similarly this is 60% given, sigma 2 by x2 bar, which is equal to, sorry, into 100, 0 cancel, sigma 2 by x2 we got, this is a 6 by 10, which is equal to 3 by 5. Nothing but sigma 1 is equal to 2x1. Okay, here sigma 2 is equal to, this is a 3x2 by 5. Sorry, this is x1 bar by 2, this is 3x2 bar by 5. But here if you observe, arithmetic means are 30 and 25 respectively. That means here x1 bar is equal to 30 for this, x2 bar is equal to 25 for this. Now I will substitute those. That means sigma 1 is equal to x1 bar by 2, nothing but 30 by 2, which is equal to 15. Here sigma 2 is equal to 3 into 25 by 5, nothing but 5 3s, sorry, 5 5s and 3 5s, 15. See here if you observe, sigma 1 we got 15, right, and again sigma 2 we got 15. That means for those two observations there is no change in standard deviation. Therefore its difference. Okay, therefore what is the difference? 15 minus 15, which is equal to 0, right? So that is option A. As they given coefficient of variation percentage, that we will consider here, so that we will get sigma 1 by x1 bar is equal to 1 by 2, and again arithmetic mean also they are given. If you substitute, you will get the standard deviations of those two observations. As here we got same, that means difference is 0. If any different numbers are there, then we will get any one of the options. Hope you understood these questions from the statistics. Please see the description below click the link and download the synopsis and formulas of statistics. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.